Also, on other news, Mulberry High School's Great Panther reunion is Saturday, March 24th at the Methodist Church. The Mulberry High School Great Panthers reunion is from 10:30 to 2 at the Mulberry United Methodist Church Activity Center at 306 North Church Avenue. They're asking for registration payments by March 14th to determine the number of meals to be ordered from the caterer. The cost is $18 per person. You can make checks payable to Ken McDonald with the memo Great Panthers Alumni and mail your check to Great Panthers Alumni at Post Office Box 902 in Mulberry, Florida 33860. You can contact Ken McDonald at 863-425-3271 or Gene Greer at 863-646-8254 if you have any questions. You can also make donations to the scholarship fund payable to Polk Education Foundation with the memo Mulberry High School Alumni Scholarship and mail it to Post Office Box 391 in Bartow, Florida 33831-0391. And a week from yesterday, next Thursday, March 1st, the Ashley Hosting Photography exhibit will have its opening night preview in the Mulberry Cultural Center next to the Mulberry City Hall from 5:30 to 7:30. This is free of charge and open to the public, where people can come and go enjoying the exhibits and meeting other people. Since all three city commissioners up for re-election this year have qualified as candidates and face no opposition in the April 3rd election, the city is going the extra effort to be sure voters know there still will be an election this year. Normally, this year's election would have been canceled due to no opposition, but that's not the case this year, as some proposed city charter changes will be on the ballot. Tuesday evening at the commission meeting, the commissioners gave the second and final reading to an ordinance number 3-18, putting proposed charter changes on the ballot. Among the changes are proposals to increase the term of office for Mulberry's 6 elected officials, 5 commissioners and the mayor, from the current 2 years to 3 years. Other proposed changes would be to increase the threshold amount before the city would have to go to the bidding process. Bidding is not always an exact science, and while it may be a good thing in many cases for higher amounts, it does not take time and extra costs, and not only is the lowest bid always the overall best bid, as quality sometimes differs. Another proposal is to change would be to put the city clerk's position solely under the city manager. The city will make extra effort to make the public aware there is still an election to be held April 3rd, which is just a little over a month away. This will take place in about any way the word can get out, in putting notices in monthly utility bills, in the local media, the city's website, and social media as well. There's really nothing radical in the proposals, such as other Polk City communities have recently tried. And the Mulberry Library expansion plans continue. Time goes by quickly, and it seems it was just not too long ago that Mulberry more than doubled the size of the city library by moving into the first floor of the Mulberry Civic Center. That proved to be a success, and many people have commented favorably on it. Now the Mulberry Library is ready to grow again, this time with an expansion on the front end. This will also include a coffee shop type of service, which is becoming increasingly popular in public libraries everywhere. There are already architectural drawings of the new Mulberry Library expansion, and the project has now gone to the engineers for review. Also at Tuesday night's meeting, the contractor was approved for a major sewer rehabilitation project for Phase 1 construction. Engineering work and design has already been done. Now this is the actual construction portion. Hinterland Construction, which built the new Mulberry Northside water plant a few years back, was deemed the lowest and best bidder. The price tag is $4,912,591. The funding is through a grant and loan offering the city received. Mulberry has spent multi-millions of dollars for improving its water, wastewater, and stormwater utilities in the past few years. And some of this has been grant money. Also, the Magnified Credit Union will have their get-together for the annual meeting on Monday, February 26th at 7 p.m. in the lobby of the main office in Mulberry. All members are welcome to attend. United Way of Central Florida is providing free federal income tax filing this year. In Mulberry, this is done at the Mulberry Community Service Center. Certified trained tax volunteers will help you by preparing your tax returns for families with incomes of up to $54,000. For more information, you need to call the Mulberry Community Service Center in Mulberry at 863-425-1523 to find out what you need to bring with you to have your taxes done for free. And baseball spring training is underway. In Lakeland, some of the players of the Detroit Tigers showed up early this week, with other players expected to report until next Sunday. Pitchers and catchers had to report earlier this week. And one of the biggest annual events in Florida is held a dozen or so miles in neighboring Plant City. The 2018 edition of the Florida Strawberry Festival opens Thursday, March 1st and runs through March 11th. Anyone who has been in this region for any length of time has heard about it, if not been or have not been to the Strawberry Festival. Anything strawberry seems to be the motto, and Plant City is filled with about anything strawberry red. You'll see it in stores, restaurants, just about anywhere. General adult admission is $10, but you may still save some money off of that or the ride risk price on certain days under certain conditions, such as Senior Citizens Day, Free Kids Day, American Heroes Day, Farm Workers Appreciation Day, and so forth. A big milestone for this year's Strawberry Festival is a brand new stadium seating. This is first class seating. Last year's festival was the last time for the bleacher style seating that worked for many years. But this is a new upgrade and an expensive one, so there will be no free seating this year for headline name entertainment. There will still be free shows with your admission price at other venues, such as the Strawberry Tent, in the showcase tent. Some of the headline entertainers will be Jimmy Sturr and his orchestra, the Oak Ridge Boys, Jerry Lee Lewis, Justin Moore with Dylan Scott, Big and Rich featuring Cowboy Troy, Lee Greenwood, Reba McEntire, Jimmy Fortune, Josh Turner, Gator Vocal Band, and Casting Crowns. Engelbert Humperdinck, Trace Atkins, The Letterman, Drifters, Platters, and Cornell Gunter's Coasters. Charlie Pride, Earth, Wind and Fire, Sawyer Brown, Kenny Babyface Edmonds, and Anthony Hamilton, Chase Bryant, and Brad Paisley. So, if you have a chance, get down to Plant City between March 1st and 11th for the Strawberry Festival. And another scam, a reader notified the Mulberry Press that around noon to say that he had just been called by a phone scammer claiming to be the Internal Revenue Service and demanding money to be jailed for back taxes. The man knew enough to avoid the trap, but it has become quite common. The scam involves crooks who say they are government agents and that the person being called will be arrested or hauled into federal court unless they pay money immediately. A few people have been arrested for this same scam, one which took various people for over $3 million. Tax collectors don't make such calls demanding money, and besides, you should never pay any money for something you are not sure of. Excuse me. A few other notes to mention. The Mulberry Chamber of Commerce has a couple of events coming up all about the bass fishing tournament on Saturday, March 17th, 2018 at Camp Max River Resort in Lake Wales. Admission is $75 for a two-persons team on a boat. Registration begins at 6 a.m. The awards will be presented at 3 o'clock. First place will be $500, second place $250, third place $100. You can RSVP for teams or sponsorships at 863-425-4414, or you can email chamber@mulberrychamber.org. Also, the Chamber of Commerce presents Lunch and Learn on Tuesday, March 20th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Mulberry Civic Center at 901 Northeast 5th Street in Mulberry. It's $20 pre-registration, $25 at the door. Reserve your seat. The lunch will be catered by Carter's Barbecue. The special guest speaker will be Wade Parrish, the CPA. You need to RSVP to the Mulberry Chamber of Commerce by Monday, March 19th. You can call them at 863-425-4414 or the chamber at mulberrychamber.org. These two events will be on our website under events, so you can either look at it on our website or you can call the chamber or email them to get more information. And on a final note, How